welcome back to my channel Mispronounced Adventures, and I'm currently in the Arctic. I'm in northern Finland in Lapland. It's only a balmy -7 this morning, and I'm near the town of Inari. I think that's how it's pronounced. If I pronounce it wrong, I'm sorry, people of Finland. I found this nice little hilltop park up last night. I had a lovely display of the Northern Lights and used the opportunity to get some Northern Lights promo photos for my rider and the bike I'm borrowing. I was getting some promo shots for my rider and the camera's frozen. I forgot to charge the bike's battery. And I need to figure out what I'm going to do. The overall plan for this trip has been to find -40, or kind of the coldest temperature possible. And it's very mild. It's mild for the next coming days, so I think I'm going to go down to the local town and have a bit of an explore of there and go from there. These things are just great. Get a bit of condensation. That one's USB recharge and lives in the door pocket. I've just torn a big hole in my jeans. I've just felt nice. Nice. Right, time to head off. Yeah, so I'm going to go to, I want to say Inari. People of Finland, put a phonetic pronunciation of that name, or any name I mention, in a way which a British dyslexic could pronounce, please, so I can get some of the names right. Yeah, I'm going to go down to what I'm calling Inari, and I am going to go to the Sami Museum, because I've been to some Sami museums before and I find them really interesting, so I want to go to this one, and I want to find what to do in Inari. However, I do remember last night, this is quite a steep hill to get up, so hopefully no problems getting down. Should be interesting. Also, this. So this fell off. Well, that's not ideal. Is that from me? It's from a Ford. Definitely looks like it's mine. How's that come up? When's that happened? Aren't they on the back and not the front? Oh yes. It has snapped off. Fantastic. And that's one of my wheel weights. Oh dear, that is not good. That is not good. It's done some damage to the alloy. That's how it should look. That's not what you want to see. I mean, it's definitely a scratch, but it doesn't feel. I mean, yeah, there's definitely. That doesn't seem good. That minor mechanical issue is not ideal. And I know why this happened. If you look, when I got the bearing done last winter trip in Germany, they broke that bolt. So this only had 2 bolts holding it on, and I guess the years of that vibrations have, well, broken it, and it's finally broken coming up the hill now. And in doing so, I rubbed against the inside of the alloy wall, which, from the looks of it, appears to be almost superficial damage to the alloy. And it's taken some of balancing the weights off, but I'm sure I can source one of these. Less than ideal. And I will look at replacing it at some point. That beeping, by the way, which I've just stopped there, which you do hear and I forget to turn off, but I'm kind of used to it, is the parking proximity sensors on the front and the back of the van. Because, well, they're covered in ice, so there's something in close proximity to them, which is why they keep going off. I have a little button on my dash that I can then turn it off for that particular occasion. can see there has definitely been a bit of a thaw. All the trees have lost their snow. That is a deer in the road. Do I just overtake it? I don't know. Thank you, digger sir. Let's not hit that thing. Whoa. Yeah, maybe this was the vibration which finally broke the disc shield. Well, let's have a look down the Sami Museum. I just want to say, from a photographic point of view, these images are wonderfully high resolution. Those are some big pictures. Look how high resolution this photograph, this print is. This is such a cool floor. Well, that was a lovely look around the inside exhibits about the Sami people and the sort of natural environment as well. Now I'm going to do sort of like it's a kilometre or a kilometre and a half sort of loop on the outside museum. Should be good. What type of squirrel is that? Anyone knows? In the UK we've only got the invasive grey and the red. Well, that doesn't look like a red because it's got a lot of grey, but the big ear tufts and red tail. Someone knows, please put it in the comments. Many of the Sami traps for capturing different types of predator are really cool, quite interesting. The background noise seems to be them doing mic checks on some stage, in case anyone was wondering. So, museum done. Enjoyed that. Yeah, I usually don't go to museums by myself, but I like that sort of cultural stuff and all like the natural world stuff. So for me, I'll go to like the British Natural History Museum by myself. I'd enjoy that. That I enjoyed. I'm going to drive to Ivola now, which is like 22 mile away. I didn't plan to go there just yet, but there doesn't seem to be any garages here. Whilst there does seem to be some garages in Ivola, and whilst I'm not bothered too much about that dust cover, brake disc cover, whatever, I am more about the all the wheel weight which got knocked off. So I'd rather get the wheel balanced. Really, because I've still got like another 3,000 plus miles to do on this trip, so I'd rather get that sorted. I think that's reasonable. Someone tell me if I'm being unreasonable. Well, with a view like that, it'll be a bit rude not to get the drone out, right? that's enough playing around. Well, as you can see, I'm a terrible hooligan. I couldn't really even wheel spin. Right, on to Ivola. Whilst I did say I'm not too bothered about the dust cover road disc shield which has come off the van, mainly because there's not really much debris to knock into the wheel up here, it's all snow. I am a bit more not worried. The bunch of weights which came off, that I do think I probably need to fix or get seen to, because I think it took about 6 weights off. Hopefully I can find a garage which might be able to just balance the wheel for me. Oh, the skies here are just ridiculous. Well, we've made it to Ivola, and I mean everything just looks so...
At the roundabout, take the second exit onto Ivola and Saariselkä, then arrive at your destination.
Thank you, Siri. Everything just looks so stunning with the sky like this. Right, I need to find a garage. Right, yeah, they were like, yeah, just drive around. I wanted to get it fixed. That was quick and easy, and just go in and sort out payment now. Sorted. A little bit annoying that there's now silver ones there, but hey, beggars can't be choosers, at least it's fixed. And bill was €20. Right, I think a bit of a editing day is in order to catch up, and it's minus, well, it's not exactly cold, is it? But nice to wake up and see I've got 80% power in the morning. I'm still losing coolant. I pulled that up the other day. It's running all along the bottom. So as far as I think, it's the drain plug for some reason is leaking. Right, I'll get some different gear on. I'll have to jump under the van and fix it. Yeah, it looks to be leaking along this here, which is on this here, which is right above the drain plug for the radiator, which is in there somewhere. It's not leaking from there. Where is it leaking from? So it's been a day of not knowing really what to do. The weather is still warm, so I've got about 20 miles down the road from Ivola to Saariselkä, and I'm going to park at the top of the hill where there's a restaurant, apparently a panoramic view. Don't really know if the road's open or not, but I'd recommended to check it out if I came this way, so let's check it out. Well, that restaurant looks encrusted in ice. Right, let's dub over the wind noise. Very windy. There is the Arctic Star Hotel, which is just next to this closed restaurant. Let's see if I can get a drink there. This looks like it's about to be the most expensive beer of my life. I'm not allowed in the restaurant because I'm not staying here. But I can sit in this sort of James Bond evil villain Alpine affair. Right, super posh hotel, and what sort of wiring is this? What is that? Right, well, that was an expensive €10 pint, which turned into another pint, which turned into me meeting a couple who happened to be the sister of one of the authors of one of my favourite travel writing books, which is Tim Butcher's Mud River. I had a lovely evening nattering to them. A few more drinks. So, making my way back to the van. Luckily, there is a beacon showing me where the van is. That's basically just as scenario as it was when I left it. Hopefully the building will be open now. So these are one of the new features I booked for the trip. I've got some of the new aux beam lighting, and then the Williams bracket bonnet mounts for the Transit. I'll do some testing at some point to show amber light versus white light in snow. But they also just look really cool. Visibility definitely a bit down today. It's an impressive amount of rime built up on that. So rime like that forms into the wind, and you can tell the history of the predominant winds over a season by what side's got the most rime ice built up on it. Right, well, I think I'll pop down the bottom into Saariselkä again and check out what's going on down there. Probably come back up here tonight to park again, because it's quite a nice park up. Right, well, this is less than ideal driving conditions because I cannot see the road. There's the road. Well, I heard there are some tobogganing runs, so I thought I would go see what the tobogganing runs are about. So I'm going tobogganing. It cost me... Tickets apparently cost €33, but I could rent the toboggan for €10 and then €5 to get the bus up to the top. So I don't know why I've got that cheap price and not the more expensive one. Oh well, this should be fun. What a unique feeling when someone else is driving me around. So the guy in the shop gave me the instructions of using my hands to steer and then told me to break my legs, which I thought was a bit harsh, so I might actually just use my feet to stop myself.
Right, on to the next section. Are you actually kidding me? That's super steep. Sorry, I couldn't see anything. So sorry about that. This is there's a corner. Best €10 ever. Right, that was excellent. So I only went down it once because I was at the very end of the day. That if you get the ticket, which I think is €33, then it gives you like a 2-hour lift pass, so you could do multiple runs. And the rental of the toboggan. For me, I just paid €10 and got the bus up. That was €10, very well spent. I wasn't expecting it to be so steep or so fast. And also I should have rented the goggles, if I'm honest with you. But now, however, I am making my way back up to the top of the mountain. I'm going to spend another night up there, probably have another beer or two in the Arctic Star Hotel. And yeah, then tomorrow I'll figure out a plan, maybe move off somewhere. Right, time to leave. Well, throw out the cat first. Excellent. Right, it's a good time to go.
In 1.2 miles, turn right onto County Spantia.
Right, well those were the lovely people I met in the bar on the first night, and then I went back last night to chat to them again. And yeah, had a lovely couple of hours talking about travel with them. You know, coincidentally I met them on top of an Arctic mountain in a bar. And they're going into tobogganing today. So that's pretty much going to end this episode here. A bit of an exploring of northern Finland, seeing Ivola and Saariselkä, and now a lovely little lakeside car park. And it's got cold again. It's been mostly -5 to -2 for the last week. This morning, or last night, it was -8. And I've been a bit lost, to be honest. As the plan was to look for the coldest temperatures, and it hasn't. Those cold temperatures haven't been around. But now I've got a plan. So next episode, the whole point of it is going to be inconvenience, but I think it's going to be good. So same as normal, if you want to help out the channel, feel free to give me a like or a comment, or if you're not already subscribed to the channel, come on and subscribe. The energy for this trip is supported by Roma. I'm playing around with their extreme batteries, or their extreme cold weather lithium, which for an environment like this is quite good. And I do have a dedicated video coming out looking at the science behind sort of lithium batteries almost in general, and the cold weather charging aspect of them. Apart from that, if you want to use my affiliate link with Roma and to either get some of the extreme ones or their normal ones for your vehicle, that's massively appreciated. It does help the channel out and fund silly trips like this up to the Arctic. But thank you again, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, bye.